Hello guys, girls and non-denominational, non-traditional seasonal shrubs. Welcome to another episode of the H Talks Comics, Films and Combat Sports. So let's get into it. Basically, I've been a proponent of boxing YouTube for a while. I like pursuing different video channels and watching them, and I guess you could say getting a flavour for it. But to be honest, the kind of ones I watch are things which I wouldn't personally do. So like I'm a fan of IFL TV, I'm a fan of Boxing Social. Actually in very different ways. I think if you want in-depth like knowledgeable boxing conversations, Boxing Social. If you just want more casual stuff, there's a quick glance at what's going on, the overall scene in IFL. But actually, something that's probably better than both is Seconds Out by Danny Flexin, who I used to read columns from back in the wrestling magazine Power Slam and Boxing News Weekly, I believe it was. I haven't bought either of them. Well, Power Slam finished in 2014, and I haven't bought a boxing magazine for years because I was getting it and stuff. But I remember Flexing used to write in that. He's got good options and good ideas as well. I also like things like, I've already picked him up, G-Man Boxing and Boxing Talk. But basically, I was thinking I might start doing a series, and this is the first one, and it's going to be called Fighter Highlight. Basically, I'm going to highlight a fighter. I'm not going to go through everything about them and their history or anything like that. I'm just going to put a name out there, talk about their best wins and what I see as their career prospects. Mainly because I've been looking at the numbers, and you guys seem to be mostly interested when I talk a little bit of football, and that's England, which is national. I haven't spoken about England internationals since I've had the channel, but you get my drift, yeah. But when I talk football, when I talk boxing, to a certain extent when I talk MMA, but I can't lie to you guys, I've noticed that it does seem to be where the interest lies in my channel. So I'm going to keep everything else to the back burner for now. Like I said, comedy will be happening. No, don't worry about that. I'm going to get the equipment, mainly because I need to have the equipment so I can edit different videos into one for the comedy. So I don't want to make you guys watch like a minute of comedy and then wait for another clip and another minute of comedy. Fair play if you guys be interested in that, but I don't think many people would. So I'll try and edit that so I can get 10 minutes out of different 1 minute clips or something. But in the meantime, less dynamism in terms of random stuff I'm reading. So I hope you guys be interested in that. But the way our algorithm works, the YouTube algorithm works, I've realised that when you talk about certain subjects, which YouTube may not like for their political reasons, I'm talking about YouTube politics, not real politics, they're not going to get highlighted as much, so they won't get viewed as much. So I thought, do you know what? I was looking at IFL video the other day, and today right now actually, to be honest, and Adam Kownacki, aka Babyface, yeah, the big Babyface, big baby, not Big Baby Miller, Babyface. He was on there, and so many people are like, who's Adam Kownacki? And I was thinking, what, really? So quick information about Adam Kownacki. So Polish born, Polish parents, but Bronx and America born. He's been raised up and best friends with Jarrell Big Miller, the guy that was done for EPO and Durable, was it IGH, all the basically concoction of steroids. But Kownacki has beat Gerald Washington and Charles Martin. Gerald Washington devastated him. I believe it was round 3. Round 3, round 4. I can't remember exactly what round, but he beat him up, TKO'd him eventually. Charles Martin, he had life and death with. Charles Martin, who walks this earth like a god. Charles Martin. And to be fair, I don't think that fully showed Kownacki's ability. Also, I apologise if I'm saying Kownacki wrong. I've heard some people say it's Krasnacki, but that makes no sense because it's spelled Kownacki. I don't know. If there's anyone Polish out there who wants to give me the correct pronunciation of that word, please do in the comments below. Until then, I'm going to say Kownacki. I don't really know. But yeah, in that fight, it was about, what, a couple of years ago? Maybe, yeah, must be coming up to, where was it, last year? Coming up to 2 years, let's say. And Kownacki's only, what, 20... I think he's 25 or 26. He's young in the game. But you can't really go back on those kind of fights. That's like talking about Dillian White and saying, oh, he went life and death and actually lost that Joshua. He did, but that was what, 4 or 5 years ago? Like, was it 3 or 4 years ago? Yeah, about 3 or 4 years ago. Anyway, before he fought Charles Martin. Do you know what I mean? It's before Joshua became a world champion. Literally the fight before he fought Charles Martin for the IBF title. He was vacated after the whole Tyson Fury situation. So if you look into that, I don't think we can draw too much into the fact Kownacki went life and death with Charles Martin. I think it's one of those ones where he's still young. He was just getting into the heavyweight division. He's still growing into the actual heavyweight division himself. Kownacki's got fast hands. Not as fast as Andy Ruiz Jr. Let's not be silly, but he's got fast hands. Great punch output. I don't know if it's to do with I don't even know who Jarrell Miller's trailers are. You don't really hear much about it, but him and Jarrell Miller both have great punch output. I'm not going to insinuate that's because of anything else. It could be, but I'm not going to insinuate that at all. But he is a punches and bunches guy. He likes to throw hooks, he likes to throw uppercuts, overhands. Basically, he's got most of the punches, and he's got a big punch repertoire. He likes angles, not as much as obviously a Vasily Lomachenko likes his angles, or Terence Crawford, but he likes his angles. He throws about, it's between like, I think 80 to 100 I read, maybe might even be more, in terms of total shots. He uses his jab well. He's not the biggest in terms of muscle, but he's definitely strong. He's not the tallest, but he uses his jab and gets extension for it, extends it well, punts it out there like a pneumatic kind of drill. Adam Kownacki, man, watch out for him. He was linked to be fighting Tyson after, not Tyson, sorry, Deontay Wilder, after Deontay Wilder fights Luis Ortiz, but now Deontay Wilder said he's got an agreement to fight Tyson Fury next, so Kownacki's going to be in a back burner, and there's rumours that he might get the winner of Gorman and Dubois, or possibly Joyce and Jennings. I'm not sure what's going to happen, I'll be honest. I reckon more likely to fight a PBC guy. I'm not sure what other PBC heavyweights there are, but I reckon that's more likely to fight another PBC heavyweight guy and then wait. And then if Wilder wins, he can face Wilder. If Tyson Fury wins, if that does happen next year, yeah, which I see this happening already. I'm not going to lie, he also do the original, unless Wilder rushes out at him and tries going Hail Mary. You've got to make Tyson Fury the favourite in that. Why would Tyson Fury fight Big Baby next? Maybe, if he gets the offer, but the thing is, Fury's on ESPN, obviously Big Baby's Babyface. Babyface is PBC. So it wouldn't make that much sense, but then Deontay Wilder is supposed to be a PBC fighter, but he's fighting, I'm not sure if it's going to be cross-platform or not, because let's be honest, all we've got is Deontay Wilder. None of Tyson's actual team have confirmed that that fight is going to happen yet. I believe it probably will, just based on the fact he hasn't denied it either. And if all the other credible boxing journalists say it's going to happen, it most likely will. But we'll talk about that when it gets a bit closer, when it gets confirmed. Because at the end of the day, as Marie showed, you never know, man. I don't think sports can beat Fury, but look, after the other day, who knows? You never know what can happen. And Ortiz could definitely beat Wilder. I'm not saying he will or not, but it was a 10th round KO last time. So I wouldn't be overly surprised if Ortiz goes in there with that mentality. And imagine this at the end of the year. Like, imagine Fury, Ortiz, and Ruiz as the 3 champions. That'd be mad, wouldn't it? That would be absolutely insane. No one would have thought that at the beginning of the year. But yeah, no, that was a quick little highlight. I'm trying to think of a better word than highlight. I guess it'll do for now. If I think of something better, I'll use that. But yeah, Adam Kownacki, guys, do not sleep on the boy. I think he's got the ability to be a contender. Definitely get a title shot within the next 2 years. He's a PBC fighter. He'll build his name in England. He'll do well in Europe. He's got a big Polish fan base, obviously, because he's Polish ancestry and ethnicity. He's just a good fighter, guys, and he can talk quite well. I saw that interview on IFL. He spoke well. Sounds like a Bronx boy. Seems young at heart. Seems like he wants to have a good time. Seems like a decent guy. So yeah, keep your eyes open. Adam Babyface Kownacki.